Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Once again, it is time for my lifter Michelle's vlog. And for those curious, yes, she's still on conjugate. We started the week off with an incline bench press. You know, and that's kind of the funny thing. People will assume with clients, because I do certain things in my training, that it's always indicative of what I'm doing with all my clients. And that's not the case. Now, do I have clients who have approached me with, hey, you know, I like this whole dad bod to daddy thing you're doing? Absolutely. And that is some of my newer clients as well as some of my more established clients. But that is because that is the demographic I am marketing to more. Okay. As I've been doing this longer and longer and longer, I've realized that as terms of quality clients that I enjoy coaching, that's a good sustainable business model. That is just simply more sustainable. That's kind of my target client. You know, I don't exclusively take that client type, right? Obviously, I still have lifters like Michelle. I still have some younger dudes I coach. But that is kind of the direction I've been moving with just what I want to attract for my coaching business. And it's actually been working pretty good. So again, that's what I'm doing. But that doesn't mean that all my lifters train the way that I train. Okay? They don't necessarily do that. Certain elements of it are incorporated. But in the case of Michelle, she's been very successful with conjugate. She's been very successful with it. She's winning. We're down a weight class and still hitting good numbers. I expect her next meet, which should be, we're going to do a drug tested one next, because she already qualified for untested worlds. But you know, we want to have options for the tested too, because she is actually a drug-free lifter. So we're hoping to get some meet PRs by then, because strength is coming up, right? We're pretty sure we're going to get a bench PR. Even though she's down a weight class, we're probably going to get a meet PR on the bench. Thinking definitely a deadlift PR too. Squat, she very well may pull one off also, because we've been working her quads real hard. But she also is now squatting deeper than at those other meets, because again, she's going to be competing at a higher level, so it's going to get tougher. So we've got to sink those squats. So that being said, though, what do we do for her upper stuff? Pause benching, incline benching, J-arm presses, pull-ups, and then she's doing some hanging leg raises here. Pull-ups, she's getting stronger, by the way. She got 11 reps on every set on her second upper body day. I included one of those later in the footage. We're real happy with that. All right, pause squat for max effort work this week, 255, which again, we'll take that for pause work. Again, we've got to keep bringing up those quads, because at this point, her squat, and again, keep in mind she's a taller lifter with longer legs, so squats are always a little harder. Her squat is, out of her 3 lifts, probably the one that's proportionately the weakest at the moment. But again, she's got long legs, so we've just got to build her legs up. It really is that simple at this point. Quads, quads, quads. Okay. She's holding weight constant now. She quit losing weight. She's a couple pounds walk around weight above her weight class, but that's, you know, with clothes and everything at the gym after breakfast. We're going to have no trouble making weight. Again, we probably will not have to do any sort of water cut. I'll probably just have her skip breakfast the morning of the weigh-in. Pretty straightforward at the rate that we're going. She should be fine. So just don't eat or drink anything the morning of the weigh-in and you'll be good. All right, for additional leg work, we're doing leg presses. We're doing isolateral leg work. I've got her doing some split squats here, right? And she's just doing them with a safety squat bar. And again, a lot of quad volume. We're not neglecting posterior chain, because we're still doing our speed pulls. We're still doing our glute ham raises. We're doing our pull throughs, right? So we're still working hamstrings. So I don't want anyone to say, oh, you're not working that. No, we're not neglecting it at all. Right now, we need the squat pattern movements, which will help bring her glutes up, because her glutes are probably her weakest link on the deadlift. It's not her back. Her hamstrings are pretty strong. So by doubling down on quads and glutes, we bring the squat up, and then we address her potential weakest link in her deadlift. So that's going to be money for us. Got to bring up those legs. And we got to bring up the booty. That's what has to happen. All right, very straightforward. If she wants to hit the numbers that she wants to hit in competition, that's a priority. Just like on the benching, her triceps are crazy strong. We need more pectoral. That is what is going to get her bench up in competition. All right, her closed grip is still just as strong as her wide. You guys have seen what sort of weight she does on tricep exercises. Okay, look at where her bar slows down on her bench. Just have to build chest. Again, definitely not her lats, not her back. She can crank out, she's doing 11 reps per set on pull-ups. Okay. We're not worried about back. Back's in a good place. But that doesn't mean we don't train it, right? We keep hitting her back, her lats, her triceps. Even though they're her strong points, we keep working them. Okay, we keep working them. I feel like hamstrings are pretty strong for her too at this point. She's real good at the glute ham raises. I look at where her deadlift struggles, and we know that her back is strong from her rows and pull-ups. Crazy strong. Relative to her deadlift, they're strong. So again, glutes, hamstrings are good. And that's what we have to bring up. We bring up the weakest links. Doesn't mean we don't train the other stuff. All right, speed work, we do speed benching, we rotate grips, and she's doing pull-ups again here, right? She prefers the narrower because I guess it's easier for her shoulders because of some old damage in her shoulder joint from before she started lifting. Keep in mind she used to be a boxer, and I think people forget when they look at where we've taken her. She has not been lifting that long. I have literally been coaching her over 50% of her lifting. Right? So there's your context. She's only been working out about 3 years. Before that, she did sports. She didn't lift weights. So we've got her in a good place. I mean, here's your context. She's submasters, drug-free, and with 3 years of lifting experience, just qualified for Worlds in the untested open. I'd say we're in a good spot. Where's she going to be in another couple years, right? People are also like, well, she hasn't hit big PRs in a little while, but she's down a weight class. She was hitting big PRs, then she dropped a weight class. Again, good for her modeling. But we kept her strength. Our dots and Wilks score went up at last meet. We're happy. Upward and onward. All right, dynamic effort lower. We do normal back squats for speed for her. We do speed pulls, and then we do the same hypertrophy work. And I think I got a little bit of ab work thrown in maybe here. But here's her speed pulls. So I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys and gals next time.